What's going on? So, sitting here, Woodlawn Cemetery. Uh, Today is April 13th, 2019. First of all, it's my brother's birthday, so happy birthday to him. Unfortunately, last year, this time, we had lost our father. It's crazy how a year's been gone by already. I don't even know where the time went. I mean, part of it, is kind of good for the fact that we're doing exactly what my father would want us to do, which is keep moving forward, keep living, keep raising our family, keep working, still enjoy the things that we love to do. There's still a part of us missing, obviously, a big part. Have our good days and our bad. It's to be expected. There's definitely not ever been a day that's gone by this year that I haven't thought of my father one way or another, whether it be good, bad, happy, sad. But we keep living. We keep going forward. We can think about the past. We can remember the past, but in essential, we just gotta keep going forward. But I had to come see him today. It's just like the fact that, like I said, it's been a year. I've obviously been back here a couple times, but like I said, a year's gone by. Miss him just as much, but again, you learn to live day by day. Been a fun year in a lot of ways. Got to still do some really cool things. Got to do a lot of cool things with my family, my daughter. My daughter last year played in her first disc golf tournament, so that was kind of cool. That's probably the best time I've ever had on a disc golf course. And anyone that knows me knows I love the game. I've been at it for about 5-6 years now, and it's probably been one of the biggest things that's been therapeutic for me for the past year. The disc golf community in Maine is pretty huge. It's pretty cool. The day after my father had passed, I had my winter team challenge finals. I ended up playing on like 4 hours of sleep, but having my team around me, the fact that it took place in Maine, so there was 2 other Maine teams there, so I was with really good friends and family. It's probably what helped me get through the next day, and probably what helped me get through quite a bit through the year, besides my actual family itself. Focus my attention on my job, things I like to do. But I don't know. Just kind of rambling on here. Always a lot on the mind. Anyone that knows me, my mind goes like a mile a minute. It just doesn't stop. We keep going forward. I try to stay strong. I think I've done a pretty good job about that, being strong for my family, strong for myself even. You learn to find that inner strength. Life teaches you that inner strength. You either can submit or you can get stronger and move forward. And people that know me most of my life know that I've had to fight through some battles between, I was bullied for over 10 years. In some ways it causes harm because you got self-doubt and stuff, but other ways it learns to find that inner strength to know that you're stronger and you're better than what people may think or say. So in some ways it was hurtful, but in a lot of ways, it made me a stronger person. some of the people that, did pick on me a lot and stuff like that back in school and stuff like that, I'm friends with them on Facebook to this day, and I've, ran into them from time to time, and obviously, we definitely grow up, well, kind of grow up. If you ask my wife, I'm still like 10 years old, but, it is what it is. You find strength just find strength wherever you can find it. My daughter, seeing her grow, progressing in life, gives me inner strength. Next month will be 16 years that I've been in a relationship with my wife, and she gives me a lot of strength, more than she realizes. I got pretty fortunate there, experiencing through different things in life. Back in my late teens, early 20s, I kind of lived from place to place, stayed at different people's houses. I mean, I've slept at a Dunkin' Donuts before. I slept in the Thorne Academy dugout one summer for one night just because, well, I just didn't know where else to go that night. I mean, I always have family, but sometimes you just kind of feel like an outsider. Not that they ever made you feel that way, but I'm sure everyone from time to time has had those inner demons trying to figure out where you belong, where you fit in. It's life. It is what it is. But you got to find those different passions in life to kind of help keep you going. Through school. Obviously, I played some sports, but not so much for like school teams and stuff like that. But I played a little bit. I think I played tennis my senior year or something like that. But music was the biggest part of my life, and it still is to this day. It helps me out a lot, but a lot of people don't know. I played drums from the time I was 10 years old until, well, I dabble a little bit here and there, but I mean, I played from the 4th grade all the way to the year after I graduated for school. So that helped me out a lot. It gave me an outlet. Then finding other competitive sports. I was actually competitive in candlepin bowling for over 10 years. Played some solo pitch softball, and now obviously disc golf. And I wish I would have discovered disc golf a long time ago. Just, you can compete against yourself, you can compete against others, but above all, you can just kind of get lost in the woods, collect your thoughts. I mean, it's more to the sport than people realize, and it's been probably one of the biggest therapies to me outside of my family this year. But all in all, like I said, it sucks not having my father around. And there are times that you find happiness, but you're wondering why you should be happy, but he would want me to be happy. The biggest thing he always kind of preached about, is you got to be happy in life. You got to be, enjoy your time with your family. He never wanted us to worry about him or to dwell on him, or he'd be going through a hard time. He's like, don't worry about me, just keep doing this. He never wanted anyone to fuss over him. He hated it. He really didn't like it. He could be going through like the most painful day or having like a lot on his mind, but he would go out of his way to make his kids happy one way or another, or his grandkids. I mean, he loved his grandkids. So I was pretty fortunate in the aspect that my parents got divorced when I was I think I was like 3 years old. My mom remarried when I was 4. My dad, eventually did get remarried to Luana, who's my brother Josh and Joe's mother. Um, so I had different life experiences, but I had the pleasure of two different fathers that taught me a lot, including my mother and stuff. Um, you know, Luana, had an influence on me, both positive and negative. Actually, all my parents had influences on positive and negative. You learn there's certain aspects that you love about them. There's certain aspects it's like, why the hell did they do this? Um, but like I said, I was kind of fortunate. You gotta take the good with the bad. It helps develop you to being the person you are. Um, but like, the, you know, with my mom and my stepfather, like the biggest thing is like anything you want in life, you gotta earn it. Can't have things given to you. So I mean, obviously, start working hard at a young age, and then especially with like school, work, and stuff like that. And then like with my dad, he was like the bigger influence on me, not only with just like family, but with playing sports. I played a lot of baseball as a kid, and he would work me like crazy. Like just throw the ball way up in the air, have me run full speed and have to dive for it. And if I would dive for the ball, and it would just barely touch my glove, and I would end up not making the catch. And his response is, "You didn't want it bad enough. You want it, you go for it. Don't be afraid to fail. Don't be afraid to get hurt. You go all out. You don't half-ass it." And I mean, I've been guilty of half-assing some things in my life. I mean, who hasn't? We're human. But the more you put your heart into something, yeah, there's a good chance that it could get hurt. You could fail miserably, but if you don't put your whole heart into something, you're not going to succeed at anything. And it's just, maybe it's why sometimes I'm a little bit more overly passionate about certain things than I probably am or shouldn't be. Or, well, even like at work, I kind of go a little bit above and beyond, and it's not even so much to try to just do good at work, but it's just how I was brought up. You're going to do a job, you work hard and you do it right. I mean, we've all taken shortcuts. I mean, I'm not perfect. I'm far from perfect. I'm human. But, again, I mean, I don't know, I'm just rambling. My mind goes all over the place. Oh well, it is what it is. But just kind of looking back and reflecting where I've come from, what I have plans for the future. Like I said, I'm just sitting outside, just kind of staring at the stone from my father. I miss having conversations with him. Anyone that knows me knows I talk a lot. I don't care. Even at work, I probably talk too much. Even the guys at my work would probably laugh that even not only just talking at work over the intercoms or talking to my bosses, like just I kind of overemphasize ideas, communicate maybe a little too much, but oh well, fuck it, I don't care. That's who I am. I know who my good friends are, and they all accept me for who I am, and that's cool by me. I'm kind of overprotective these days too, with just certain people, family members. But I've always kind of been that way too. I'm the oldest. I have 4 younger brothers and 2 younger sisters. So not only do I play like a big brother role to them, I feel like I play a big brother role to a lot of other people I know, um, or maybe come off with that kind of role. I don't know. Just I get that a lot from my mom. My mom's was pretty overprotective, but she also let me live. It just like I said, I've been pretty fortunate. Um, Again, I've had my ups, my downs. I've had some of the best days I could ever imagine. I've had some days that I just wish it would just all end, but who hasn't had those days? You know. But anyways, like I said, I'm sure we all go through some tough times. But above all, you just gotta have heart. You gotta have passion. You gotta find that inner strength. You gotta have family, good friends. I mean, some of my friends I don't get to see quite as much as I'd like to. I've had a friend of mine. Him and I have been pretty much friends off and on since like the 4th grade, and we don't get to hang out that much anymore. I mean, he's kind of doing his thing, I'm kind of doing my thing. We live over an hour apart, but the cool thing is, though, is when we do finally get to see each other or hang out, it's like we never missed a beat. I mean, that's true friendship right there. That's a brotherhood that will forever last. So, and then I have another friend of mine. He's known me for over 20 years, and they just kind of go above and beyond. They've always kind of been there for me, him and his wife. So I've been, I have like my friends that I hang out with through disc golf and work and stuff like that, but I have those really close friends that are just more than friendship. It's a brotherhood, it's a sisterhood. I mean, it's just, I consider myself all in all lucky. And I feel like I'm, little by little, I'm succeeding and stuff like that. And a lot of it has to do with my upbringing from all my parents. Look at it this way, in the last 40 years, I know I haven't gone through as much as a lot of people have. I mean, people in this world have gone through way more tragedies than I'll ever even imagine or could even imagine, but we're all individuals. We all learn things differently. We all deal with things differently. We all have our own strengths. But we can all relate to certain emotions same way, or differently, I should say, actually, too. But we've all had these, similar type of emotions, similar situations, similar self-doubt, but similar inner strength. But anyways, I just wanted to talk, get some stuff out there, rambling on. People have watched this. Most of you probably have shut this off by now, but I don't care. This is more therapeutic for me. Those that can relate, or whatever made you kind of think about a couple things in a good manner, then cool. But like I said, all in all, I can't believe it's been a year since he's passed. Always gonna miss him, never forget him, but I'm gonna do exactly what he would want me to do, and that's just to live my life to the fullest, succeed, be a good father, be a good husband, be a good brother, be a good friend, put my family, do whatever I can to put my family first when I can. And try to be the rock for my family when needed be. A lot of people didn't know this. I didn't actually let myself grieve until 2 months after he passed. Just because I didn't feel it was the time to do so. I wanted to be strong for my brothers and sister, for Lou, or anyone else that needed me to be strong for. And I thought I did a pretty good job. I think I would have made him proud, you know. But hey, for any of those that watched this whole thing, thanks for listening. Hope everyone has a great day today. And I'm going to keep doing what he would want me to do, which is to live my life and keep moving forward. So, take care, and please enjoy the rest of your day. Make sure you love your family. Make sure you love your friends. And just try to enjoy your life, you know? Just don't like an aspect of your life, go out and change it. But change it for the better. You know? Just seriously, just change it for the better. Don't make a permanent solution for a temporary problem. You hear too much about that nowadays, and you know, I've lost a loved one because of that a long time ago. There's always something to live for. There's always something to make you go forward in life. You just gotta find it. Don't let it find you. Go out and make life happen, because it's just not gonna fall in your lap. So again, please everyone have a great day today. Take care. And I'm out.